everybody, Tattoo for You Richard here, and it is time for a Monday update Q&A video with the wifey.
Hello.
She's all gussied up today. She went to church. I wasn't feeling well again. And I have a boo-boo on my foot. Because I was sitting in this chair, I moved back, and the shelf next to me, I got tiger sharked. That fell right on my foot from 4 feet in the air. And now I have a bruised big toe, second toe, and a quarter of my foot.
You fixed it already.
Yeah, and I glued the wing back on because the wing broke off.
This is very heavy. Like, I was very surprised when he handed this to me. So I laughed at him because I do that when people get hurt. When it fell on his foot, honestly, I really didn't expect this big heavy thing. So now I feel even worse for laughing. Although it's just something that happens. I can't help the laughter.
Yeah.
So
we were watching funny videos on YouTube a minute ago, and like this dude totally did like a backflip on his pool and missed the pool completely. And the wife was recording, assuming it's the wife, was like, "Oh my gosh!" and ran over, all sounded distraught. And I was like, "Yeah, if that happened to me, she would be giggling the whole time, not even running to my aid,
okay,
unless there was blood. And then she would laugh after she made sure I was okay."
No, I would be laughing while doctoring you up. You know me.
That's true. This is so true.
It's just something I do. It's probably why I would not make a good nurse, because I would just...
Can you swipe my hair out of my face? Yeah, my Superman hair.
You're not Superman.
Oh, my 7-year-old just stabbed me in the heart.
No, not 7.
I ain't. Nope. You're 7 now because you're a turd.
No, I'm not.
So another update. I got in the mail finally. Well, I can't even say finally. I ordered these. It was like $6. See where that light is right there? Right next to that light, that little round thing.
This one?
Yeah, that. It was a 5-pack of MDF. Flip it over.
Oh.
Come closer. They're MDF bases. They're 6mm. It was 5 of them. Ended up being like $6 because of shipping. Came in like 2 days. Now, somebody said I can get them cheaper, like $3 for the same amount, but it'll take me longer to get. So it's kind of like, eh. But, so yeah, I gridded it up and painted it up already. So it turned out pretty cool. That's for my daughter's biovore.
Yeah. That right there looks like a little skull. You see that? It's not focusing. Get off my face.
It won't focus on that camera anyway. I'll do another one down later whenever I do one of my other videos. My daughter, she does her Thursday Tyrannid videos, so
there's a little mushroom right there.
You'll see that on there better.
A mushroom.
Anyway.
What else? I primed.
Okay, this thing's...
Rose, can you put that back up, please?
Oh! Is that thing supposed to come off?
Yeah, that comes out. It's an escape pod.
I broke it. Okay, no, it's coming apart even more. Oh, look, it's the cockpit.
Yep, it's the cockpit.
Anyway.
See, these toys are fun, honey.
No, I think I broke it, though.
She broke up
I
like
can't get
this.
it back in there. Okay. Take it away from me before I break it.
Okay, hold this real quick.
What is this?
I know it said Tao we're taking a break on my channel, and I wasn't gonna show it. Well, I wasn't gonna do videos on it anymore for a while.
You're in the light.
But I finally painted the. Let's go to the dark unknown.
Sorry about that.
So I finally painted the base coat on the plane, and then a couple other my little turrets. I did the base coats on those. So, and then my daughter's Tyrannid she was working on last week, I gave them their wash, and they're just kind of sitting there. I'm tired of not doing anything.
Sorry
so,
for the jiggles.
You're fine. I'm tired of not doing anything because of the room situation yet, so I just decided to say screw it and do something. We're working on the room. It emptied out. You'll see like my Wednesday vlog will probably be an update on it. But it's vacuumed, it's emptied out. It just needs the carpet cleaned now. And she was going to do it yesterday, but Friday when she got home from work, she had a mega migraine. And
Which I don't get. That's not me.
Yeah, she pretty much died for like 2 days. So
What's wrong?
it looked like there was a bump on your forehead. And I was like, there's the migraine popping out of your head. But, so we just spent the Saturday and actually Friday night and Saturday night when she was a little bit better watching Stranger Things. That is awesome. That flick is crazy cool.
Netflix original.
Yep, Netflix original. If you got Netflix, check it out. Yeah, she's so beautiful.
Stop staring at me like y'all never seen me before.
I can see her in the camera. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Don't block the light, turd mongers.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
I'll hold it now.
I got it. No, I'm holding it. I'm sorry.
She
I'm
wants
jiggly.
to help.
It's all dark on this side of my face, so.
Well, it's better than the normal light behind me, so yeah, no, Stranger Things, check it out. It's totally cool. They did a great job of making a TV series that if Stephen King and John Carpenter had a baby and pooped it out on Netflix, that is it. It's the ghost of Christmas presents.
And Stephen King, John Carpenter, and Steven Spielberg.
But yeah, it's totally really awesome, man. Check it out. I like it. Some people say the first episode's a bit draggy. I was hooked because the whole series gives nerd love from the beginning. The kids are playing D&D in the very first episode, and there's a lot of D&D references in there. And I'm kind of curious to find out what other Easter eggs are in there, because a lot of the names, I will say one of the girls in it, her name's Nancy, and she's a decent main character. Nightmare on Elm Street, one of the main characters, her name was Nancy. So I'm wondering how much of that they slipped in there. So check it out for sure, man. Yeah.
I don't pay attention to shows like that. I mean, it was just a great show. Now we're getting crazy into it.
Dude, 80s sci-fi horror is awesome.
Anyway. Good show. Watch it. You can be a nerd or not a nerd. It's a great show.
Yeah, it's really cool. I already can't wait for the second season.
And I'd say that it's like good, like clean. Like
cleanish. There's some dirty words in it.
I mean, we wouldn't let our children watch it because it's a horror movie, but I feel like in the realm of watching bad things, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it totally wasn't bad. I mean, there was a couple of curse, like literally, I think out of all 8 episodes, maybe a couple of curse words in the whole thing.
It could probably air on Fox.
Yeah.
Totally, like a Wayward Pines kind of feel, like that kind of scariness.
Yeah, but better.
Well, yeah, totally.
Total 80s music, too. Like late 70s, early 80s music.
Okay. That's enough about Stranger Things. Just watch it on Netflix, and then when you do, comment down below about how awesome it is. And thank us, because...
We didn't make it, but you can still thank us for pointing you in that direction if you've never heard of it.
Totally, though. Thank us. Because what if you've... Yeah.
So that's it for the updates. That's all we've got. We're pretty much... Yeah. The room will hopefully be done by next weekend, maybe.
No, yeah, for sure. It was supposed to be done yesterday. I was supposed to completely finish it, but I was out of commission. Yeah. And I'm never broken.
And I could only do so much, not being able to really... You have to kind of stand up and do a lot.
Yeah.
So, and it was fun vacuuming in there alone, so...
Yeah, so after this video, I'm going to go steam clean the carpet. Hopefully tomorrow when I get off work, we can start moving furniture in. That's the fun part. Yeah,
because then my OCD anxiety kicks in.
It's a lot of stuff. I mean, they've seen all this stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I showed them before. It's because my
I feel like it's multiplied since we decided we'd get at the nerd room. I feel like I'm like looking at this pile of stuff going...
Well, only because a lot of it came out of our old bedroom, like these boxes here. But yeah, no, like my anxiety is like, I'm going to pack up some of this stuff. I'm going to forget where it is. And I'm just going to like, where am I going to put everything once I get it? It's like, seriously, my brain is going 90 to nothing and freaking myself out.
It's going to be in the nerd room where it belongs.
Yeah, but I'm still scared. So anyway, let's get on to the questions. Ka-ching. Let's do this.
Okay. Scrag Guard says, Sweet beans, right question for all. What is the best accent you can pull off?
Girls, come here!
Why are we calling the children in for this?
They said all of us, so let's see if we can all get an accent. She can accent. Try accent.
I haven't done it in a long time.
I do a pretty good pirate one, that's for sure. I love Talk Like a Pirate Day. With a tattoo shop and you talk like a pirate, it's so good.
So Mr. Scrag Guard wants to know what's the best accent you can pull off. Yes, so talk in an accent. Just talk in an accent.
They talking scary anxiety shy kid.
So back in the day, I used to run around and I'd say I was Australian. And I haven't used it in a long time, so it's not the best. But I used to pick up guys, so I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm from Australia." Yeah. Anyway, that was awful. I haven't done that in years.
Thank you for that question because it was great.
Yeah, he was one that got the accent several times. He knew it. I mean, it was fake. It was like a joke.
Yeah, I don't know any other accents besides a good southern twang, but that comes naturally.
What?
I'll occasionally get a loud Irish accent, and that accidentally comes out from nowhere. I think it's like my mega old ancestors.
Ava sometimes channels some German, or Sophia, one of them. Sometimes gets a little
So get a Texan accent, so to speak.
Texan
Oh
accent.
yeah, she'll definitely pull out her little southern belle every once in a while.
I don't even think I can talk Southern. Bless your heart. I just have Southern things.
Yeah, I don't know.
How nice. Okay, moving on.
That's all you get, sir. Thank you for the question, buddy.
Sorry about that. That was awful.
That's enough.
From Grawlys Lair. Another great Q&A. Question. If you could visit anywhere in the world or beyond, what that you have never been before, where would it be and why? I have always wanted to go to like Fiji or like, you know, Belize, somewhere like really pretty and tropical.
Didn't you already go to Belize when you were a kid?
No, not Belize. I
No.
went to the Caymans and Cozumel.
Yeah, so I've been to Louisiana
like-
a little bit, and then Arkansas, and then Oklahoma, and then Texas. That's it. That's all I've been. That's awesome. Missouri. I went to Missouri. I take that back. Went to Missouri.
Ooh, Bali. I'd love to go to Bali. Ride the elephants.
You went to Arlington.
That's in Texas,
Texas.
homie. Y'all go play.
Girls, where would you like to go anywhere in the world? We live in Texas. Hawaii? Where? Anywhere in the whole world. Or not even in the... He says it doesn't even have to be in the world.
Or beyond.
Yeah, if you want to go outer space.
Mars.
Or the great
Mars.
beyond.
This lady at work seriously insists this is a person who went to college and is college educated and teaches children. Says that the moon landing never happened. And she knows it's true because we've never gone back.
To me, once you go, what's the point of going back? It's a big gray area.
Utah?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Utah's great.
I would love to do road trips and stuff like that. Like, own, not even rent, own a big old, not a fifth wheeler, but yeah, like a giant RV, and then do like a summer trip.
Horseshoe Bend.
If we could afford it and have money like stacked up, and like every summer we like shut the house down
And just
and
go.
we go for like 2 months and just do road trip across the country, up into Canada, wherever. That would be awesome. I'd take my game stuff with me, so that way if we happen to be in Wisconsin or Colorado, where a couple of my other friends
a
are,
lot of room in an RV for that.
they're tiny little people. They're that big. 1,000-point
I'm
army.
looking at your... Anyway, okay, Canada would be cool. Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, but I totally concur on the RV. Like, oh my gosh. I have a friend who, like, totally up and moved into an RV with her 3 kids and her husband and her dog, and I love it. I would totally do that.
I don't know if I could live in it forever. I want a specific place to call home.
I love tiny
A
spaces.
hard concrete foundation that belongs to us. I want to go to Alaska. Hawaii would be cool. My 2 biggest places I really want to visit are Germany, because that's like a big part of my heritage. A good chunk of my family is German,
Well, we could find family there.
possibly.
Michigan.
It would be the typical tourist. I'd go there with lederhosen. No. And Japan. I really want to go to Japan. I don't know why. I just want to go to Japan.
Michigan.
Cherry blossoms, yes.
Have some legit sushi. Like the kind where the octopus is still going.
I don't know about that much.
Yeah.
Go to those street
Yes,
vendors.
Michigan. We heard you,
Michigan.
honey. We heard you in Michigan.
What pulled Michigan out of your butt?
It's a state that she knows.
Apparently.
Anyways, that's a question we could really go on and dream forever.
Yeah.
I think world travel is something that anybody could easily dream about. I can't imagine anyone just saying no. I don't want to go anywhere.
Iceland.
Greenland.
Both of the lands.
I'd like to go visit Australia.
Spongeheaver, Skaven already have lots of stuff already. So sorry, I just got a notification.
from Sponge Murphy, right?
Yeah, we were talking about Skaven early.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Thank you
Thanks,
for that.
Grawly.
Totally great question. Someone we could probably talk about forever and dream about, because none of that stuff will ever happen. IDICBeer. IDIC? What?
You're welcome.
Great chat. Funny how you all.
Dying. Just keep going.
Funny how you all seem to suit those caps. LOL. The relationship series from the Queen Fairy sounds pretty cool.
Very
I would
cool.
like to know how you guys met.
I know her relationships. No, not a good idea. Just kidding.
Anyways, I will start with how we met.
Go ahead and I'll tell the truth.
So I wanted a new tattoo, and I went into a tattoo shop, and I walked up to the counter where he was. He was an apprentice. And I said, I want a tattoo, and I described it. I said, I want it the number 13, but I don't want it to be like the number 13 because it's kind of like gangster and just not what I wanted. And I let him just be free with it. And I went back in a few weeks later. It felt like a few weeks.
Same day. You got it done the same day.
No, I didn't.
Mhm.
Anyways, when I went back, the drawings weren't the right ones. You remember you drew up like a dice and like something was weird and like, remember? Yes. Yes.
Keep going.
Anyway, so he drew up this really awesome tattoo where the 13 is like, it's 2 flowers. The 13 is hidden in the design of the vines. So a lot of people, like, you can't really see the 13's there. 13 is very important to me. It's my birthday. So, I got the tattoo, and his friend was tattooing it on me. And the whole time I was flirting with him because I always had a thing for bigger guys, and I was also a really big flirt. Is the nice way to put it. Anyway, so yeah, I just flirted with him the whole time, and then I guess you decided to call me for some reason. I guess that's where you can pick up the story.
Yeah, well, so we're going to start over. I wasn't supposed to be at work that day, period. So I came in and was hanging out, and my buddy Josh asked me, he's like, hey, I have somebody coming in, and he was working on a friend of ours. I haven't had a chance to draw this up. Can you draw it up? And he was like, she wants flowers and this and 13 hidden in there somewhere. I was like, all right, cool, whatever, no big deal. I like to draw.
Even though
So, yeah, baby, my leg hurts. Please don't. So anyway, yeah, so I drew up the flower with the 13 hidden in it. She came back in with her mom and saw it, loved it, and they got it that day. It was a Sunday. They got it the same day. And then we were joking around, flirting back and forth the whole time. Just typical stuff. You know, it's like, oh, you're getting a giant donkey on your back. Ha, 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 ha. You know, it's typical tattoo stuff.
Yeah, he was being a jerk.
Yeah. I was being me.
Tattoo artist jerk.
Yeah.
What they do.
So, yeah, we were talking about, we saw her lower back tattoo she had, and I kept making comments on it because it was crooked, it was bad. And I was like,
It's
I
so
could
bad.
draw you a cover up for it or something like that sometime. And we just were chatting about it a little bit. They got the tattoo done. She loved it. She left. She came back in the next day on a Monday, and we were all hanging out in the back fishbowl because we were tattooing a friend of ours back and messing with him, dropping sharpened pencils on his back while he's getting a tattoo and hitting him in the head with the phone. It was great. But she came in because she said the yellow looked funny, and she showed off the yellow, and it was just healing. My buddy was like, yeah, it's normal. It's going to look like that for a little bit. And as she was walking out, I kind of followed her out, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm serious about the tattoo thing. If you want me to draw you up, let me know. She came in the weekend after that, and we talked about it. I took a tracing on it. She gave me her number, all that jazz. So whenever the tattoo was done, I could give her a call and let her know. Did the drawing, called her up a week later, and, you know, just left a message. And then I came up to work on a Sunday again. It was my mom's birthday. And I decided to go up there again when I wasn't supposed to be there. Had left and came back for food, and she was there, and she wanted to see the drawing. So we had a little chit-chat about the drawing, stuff like that. Kind of flirty things were said again. Something about, totally cool. When you want to get done, let me know. Something about clothes coming off. And I was like, unless necessary, right? Ha, ha, ha. And she's like, yeah, and you got my number now. And I was like, then I will be using that number. Next thing I know, I call her on a few days later, and we chat for hours, and then she hangs out with me a lot at the shop, and bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. We are married for 10 years with 3 kids and a 12-year-old.
let's pop in.
Yes, 12-year-olds, so let that sink in.
Let's pop in.
No,
It's been a
girls.
few years.
No girls.
It's been a few years since that day in the tattoo shop.
Yeah, just a few.
We've been through...
It was a rough one, too. It was a rough... We've been married for 10
Middle.
years.
I'm the middle.
But we had a lot of rocky road right in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Separation for 2 years and stuff, and it just... But we always knew. Everything with our relationship was all like, wow, kind of... It was fate sort of happened, I guess. You know, things happened. Numbers popped up all the time. Just, yeah, it was a really cool thing.
Right.
So,
Sophia, stop.
that's
and,
our
and
story.
Of course, and those 10 years have not been like
Daddy,
fairy tale, right?
No.
I mean, like any normal marriage,
No.
we have
No.
our problems.
I said the kids aren't climbing in here this time.
Okay.
That's the story of mommy and daddy meeting.
Yes, that's a great question. And I used to love beer, so thanks for the name. Anyway.
I made you stop.
Mini Warzone. Great stuff as always. Questions for you and your wife. If you could go on a road trip with anyone, dead or alive, who would you go with and where would you go and why?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Basically, y'all would go together.
I don't know.
Well, it's a road trip together, but with somebody else.
I know. Someone to go with.
That is really tough. I would say like probably an American tour in an RV would be cool to do with anybody, right?
Yeah.
Dead or alive. Typical. Yeah, it'd be cool to sit and chat with Jesus.
If we were doing a tour like that, like going through like, say like Civil War America tour, where you're going through all these little cool spots like that, or even just old Philadelphia and things, like someone who was alive in that era would be awesome. Like, hey Lincoln, so what's up with this?
I know someone.
You know.
So I guess it would depend on where you're going, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh.
if you go to Germany, why not meet Hitler? Pick his brain, find out why he's crazy.
Call him an idiot over and over again. It's like, what are you thinking? You're a moron.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't really. That's a big, deep thought thinker one on that. I would probably say I'd like to road trip with my Nana, because I always thought she hated me, and then when she passed away, it turns out that I was her favorite. So, it's really sad to find out that when she's already gone, and there's nothing that I can do about that. So I would say it would be really cool to probably hang out with my Nana and just knowing that she truly did love me when I thought she didn't.
I think a road trip with the family is cool too. Sometimes I wouldn't mind a road trip with my parents and my brother to an extent, as long as we weren't in the same vehicle
Why?
on the way up there. No offense,
No,
guys, but
your brother and your dad in an RV with the rest of us.
that's why I said not in the same vehicle.
No, yeah, totally would be fun to travel with them, but I don't think we could be stuck in quarters like that for days on end. Love you guys, but yeah. Anyways,
Thanks,
question.
man.
He has another one.
Oh,
Question for the younger members: who is one of your favorite teachers and why?
Oh, that's easy.
okay,
And-
Rose. Yeah,
And
Rose
he
has
says,
an easy one.
P.S. I think that all your craziness is awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rose. I know exactly who it's gonna be.
So my favorite is my art teacher, Miss Amick. She's awesome.
You're a 6th grade art teacher.
Yes. She.
Who's your favorite?
My art teacher.
Your art teacher too,
It's like
Miss Lake. I'm friends with her on Facebook. What about you, FIFA?
Miss McGowan and Miss Sisk.
Miss Sisk, she's probably one of my
And
favorite
Miss
teachers
C.
of yours.
And Miss Kids.
No one doesn't know.
She's just like all of her teachers are her favorites.
just
man.
naming
and
teachers.
Miss Kids too.
Y'all have a pretty amazing principal as well.
Oh, and Miss Mattingly.
Yeah,
And
I would
Molly
say
Mattingly.
her on top of anything. Miss Mattingly is an amazing
Molly
principal.
Mattingly.
I can't imagine a school without this teacher. Like
The best.
this principal.
The best
Art
athlete that I had.
she let us sit on the tables.
The best athlete.
It's right now.
The best
Yeah,
athlete
you
I
need to
have.
get up because
Got
you're
it.
not fully dressed for
The
this.
best athlete I have is Molly Mattingly.
If the camera falls,
Okay,
which it has already,
who is this? Who? It's
Rose,
you.
move.
Tricky. Okay. Fire breathing duck.
Quack, quack.
Oh, quack quack.
It's just Darby, he's awesome.
Love the update. Sorry, haven't been on my game and watching vids at all lately. Keep up the awesome updates. They're a highlight of many people's day.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad
I
you
appreciate
enjoy
it.
this crazy sauce, because I sometimes can't even
And,
watch these videos. 'Cause
dude,
it's like,
I just got what your little picture is. I not today, like a week ago. I got what it was just by happenstance.
let's see that. Right there. Oh, no, focus.
Check him out. I mean, I'm gonna leave the links there by in the description below, so check him out for sure.
Can I see?
But that's cool. It's a little fire-breathing duck symbol.
Totally.
It's awesome.
I like it.
I want to see.
Okay.
Sorry, the kids need to see it.
I want to see. I can't see.
Okay. I have to read the next question.
Ooh,
You like this insanity? This insanity?
Okay. Wargamer Shawn. Cool Q&A, man. What is the best thing you like to do as a family? Games, movies, talk. Cheers.
I know one. I know.
Sophia has one. What do you like to do as a family? We like to have family game night. What kind of games?
Life.
Life.
Monopoly gets terrible here.
But with the Monopoly Empire, though, that's a good one because it does have an end in sight. Like, you
I
just
love
fill up these little tray
Oh no.
with tiles of, like,
No,
businesses
no.
and stuff.
That's
It's really quick.
that's the weird one.
Just calm down.
It's much better than regular Monopoly.
That's true, because that'll go on for days.
Monopoly, we sometimes make each other cry.
No, it's not make each other cry. It's make one
Isn't
child
there a video?
cry.
Don't you have it on?
Yes, that's on Facebook. There's a Facebook video. Went live for a second to show the insanity of
Family game night.
my 5-year-old going ape poop because how you're supposed to play the game, she was losing and she's a poor sport. We'll just say she's a very poor sport.
And then Sophia starts screaming and
Everybody started crying.
She is the Uno queen, though.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, we like to play games, and then we like to watch movies together as a family.
Yeah, typical family games, like the board game things, is a definite treat around here. I grew up in a family where we played games a lot all the time anyway. Even not just my nerdy games, but played regular games too.
See, and I grew up in a family where we didn't really play games as a family. We would have, I think, I only really remember playing SOCOM with my dad on PlayStation. That really got me into like Call of Duty. Remember SOCOM?
Yeah,
Like the Navy game. Yeah.
I do miss our Call of Duty nights.
Oh gosh, those were the best.
That was
Those
Well,
are hilarious.
Yeah, we would stay up all night, and I would be drinking. I'd be like so drunk, but I played the best drunk. We stopped playing
I
because
think a lot of it
I
was.
can't play sober.
Yeah, I think
Like,
a lot of it was funny because you get those little 4-year-olds on there playing the games and telling her to go in the kitchen and make a sandwich, and I'm like, I've been trying to do that for a week. She hasn't done it yet.
Like,
So-
why are you playing? You should be making me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, get
Guess what?
off of here, Justin Bieber.
Sophia.
Yeah, anyway.
I played.
So, yeah, we used to love that, playing that together.
Anything with as together as a family is the best.
Right.
I mean, really, you can't go wrong with that. Just game time, movie time, anything is fun. We'll camp out in here with movies and put cushions on the floor and everything. Kids will pile on the floor. We'll have little snacks.
That was
and
a
stuff.
fun part of the AC being out. We brought our mattress in here, and we had the whole living room was like a mattress, and
I think I even showed that one.
that was
one
a
of the
great
videos
few
that everything
days
was in
of
here.
just, we're all camped out and hanging out together, just watching
It
movies.
did get a little irritating at some points, but I think it wasn't so much us camping out in here.
It was the heat.
Is the heat that drove us a bit crazy, you know?
it got cold at night. Like freezing cold.
Yeah.
In the morning.
So yeah, we were really blessed that a cold front came through that
Yeah.
during
yeah.
that. But and by cold front I mean it dropped down to the 70s.
Cold front in Texas.
Woo! Yeah, so that was it for the questions. Great questions, everybody. Yeah, I don't have anything else really to put in here input wise. I'll just leave your questions down below in the comments.
Guys, I thank you so much. Love doing these things. Want to keep them going as much as y'all can handle them and everything like that. So feel free, leave the questions, comments below. Questions for me, hobby related. Questions for the whole family, unhobby related. Questions for the family, hobby related. Who cares? Give her a nerd question and see how she fares at it.
Oh gosh, no, let's not do that because I would read it and it'd be like Chinese.
Ask her
Keep an eye out.
Her new army of fairies.
We've already had that conversation. Keep an eye out. Once this room gets going, there's going to be a lot cooler stuff going on. My daughter's going to start a weekly series every Thursday. She's going to do either a long recording of her painting and going, I don't know what to say, or she's going to do a short little recording showing off some stuff or whatever. But she wants to get in on this really good and actually do it. So
How wobbly it is. I'm sorry that this video is so wobbly. The selfie stick is not working.
no, we need a good like tripod and stuff. But
It's a very wobbly video. And she can only make those videos if her homework is done.
yeah, she can only make those videos if her homework's done because we're still struggling on that business. Which she's supposed to be doing that right now, transferring everything to a paper so I can get it uploaded.
Anyways.
She's technically done with first semester.
Gosh.
So,
I just
but we're not going to go there. I'm not going to karate chop her in the throat right now on camera. So, guys, we love you. We thank you so, so much for everything. Comments down below, like, subscribe, any of that jazz you feel like doing. We're here. We're fun. We're happy. We're having a blast. Until next time, we love you guys, and happy nerd life, my friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ah!